Hey guys, welcome back to our... God damn, I forgot how loud this was. Anyway,
Yeah.
welcome back to our...
That's what I was telling you about.
I know.
Warning you.
Anyway, welcome back to Donkey Kong 94 / Donkey Kong Game Boy, ladies and gentlemen. In this part, we finally come across DK's home turf, and we're not even at the halfway point of the game yet.
And I got very nervous when I saw that hub world, because that was a lot of stages.
Honestly, it's not as... It's not as many... it's about the same amount of stages we had back in the forest, and, I mean, that's pretty much going to be, like, sort of the basic amount of stages to expect from the game from here on out. But otherwise, yeah,
nice.
now we're in the jungle.
Well-
And, like, again, this is pretty much where I wanted to reach for the key.
Sorry.
I think I just grabbed the key while staying on the rope. Anyway, yeah, as mentioned before, this is where they make some serious use out of, well,
Oh!
I hate when that happens.
My bum.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is where they really start pulling out some of the stops in terms of, like, what you're capable of, especially with these ropes, because, you know, again, they're a DK Jr. homage.
Right. As are the chompers. Also, I was going to say, sorry about the cough. I'm still trying to... Oh, nice. I'm still trying to get off this little throat cold kick. Also,
Yeah.
as Hype and I both noted, I love how determined Mario just wiggles his arm trying to reach for something when he's on the edge of the ledger. Like,
I can get it.
so yeah.
But,
Yay, two up.
Hey.
Yahoo!
But yeah, while we've been looking into this, so I guess I'm gonna talk about this right now. So because we need something to talk about. Because actually, this one looks pretty straightforward.
Yeah, we're basically, I mean, honestly,
Uh-oh.
I'm honestly wondering where the heck DK invested in all these treadmills and traps for Mario to overcome.
He had to get fit somehow.
Yeah, and
okay.
I mean, honestly, it's funny thinking back on it, because, like, let's not forget that, like, what games inspired, well, this one, and the fact that, well, I mean, obviously we got Mario being able to climb on these ropes a la DK Jr., and it's like, that was the game where Mario was technically the bad guy.
So maybe this all was left behind. Did they ever, like, say whether or not this fits into the timeline anywhere, or is this supposed to be a reboot of the
It's
first
supposed
game?
to be a retelling of the very first game. Like, it was kind of obvious, right? Like, when we, in the very beginning of the game, we went through the very first 4 levels, even if they were slightly abridged to make do with the Game Boy's ratio. Also,
Right.
look at those cute little monkeys.
Let's
Yeah, just look at them.
do something really bad.
Wait.
Yeah, let's just hang on their tails.
Oh, actually, no. Hype, I was gonna say they're actually pretty chill about this. I thought they were gonna totally I thought they were totally gonna have like a sprite on their face. See, that's the thing is, I thought they were gonna have a sprite. I thought their face was gonna change, to be like, "Ow!" But no, they're pretty chill.
That would be funny, but yeah, no, these monkeys are relatively chill. I don't think they have any sort of affiliation with the big monkey himself, so they're willing to let us hang on their tail to traverse.
Oh, that crowd was
Actually,
determined.
Yeah, it was. Actually, I realized I'm doing that wrong. It's actually more like...
They turned to the Wario and that, like. So, so one thing that came to mind that I was wanting to talk about was, since we need something, so with the idea that they're going to be creating that Mario theme park in Universal Studios, in multiple of them, I guess, if this works out, I'm really curious to see.
Wait a minute! Hold the fucking phone! Look who's there helping his papa!
It's Junior.
It's Junior.
Yep, this is
Oh.
actually the very first time, like, in general, where I think DK Jr. was portrayed as the bad guy. Usually he's a benevolent soul, usually there to help his papa out, or, you know, just be a good little kid.
Oh.
But here, he's literally helping his papa keep falling to himself.
Well, Junior just fled, but I mean, here you could still consider him to be kind of okay, maybe not much of a good guy, but I mean, he's still helping out his pop.
Right, I mean, at the end of the day, this isn't really out of character for... Hey!
How did that?
You motherfucker!
That was a mushroom. How did that make it? Ah, whatever.
Yeah, again, this game just throws all sorts of curveballs here and there. I mean, that is, again, that's kind of the whole point, just throwing all sorts of curveballs from the original source material, and in some ways, kind of subtly introducing stuff that would be more prevalent in today's Mario series.
Okay.
But no, none of them involves coins or... Oh, dear God, the bats. I freaking hate these things. So, the bats in this game are, well, they don't hurt you per se, but if you're hanging up on a rope, they'll take a bite out of you, and you will instantly fall.
Ouch.
Let's hope
And
that let's hope you weren't hanging from too large of a height. Otherwise,
there's
you'll
still
be
fall
set
damage.
down, plop on your head.
right, yeah, there's still fall damage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, back to the thought. Was because I just now remember. Oh, nice. Was if they're going to be having these theme parks happening, what kind of character, kind of like, you know, mascot outfits, a la Disney, do you think they could get away with
Well,
showing
Mario
off?
goes without saying.
Well, Mario,
Right.
go without saying, I think maybe DK and Yoshi.
DK definitely, considering the DK.
Oh,
DK is, yeah. I would say definitely DK, considering the DK expansion.
right.
Yeah, there's that. Like, their DK, Yoshi, Mario. I think everyone would tear the place down if there's not a Luigi one.
Oh,
Do you
of
think they
course.
might have a Bowser one?
Sorry, what was
I'm
that?
sure. Like, honestly, I think a good handful of the main Mario characters are a likely possibility. Though, I guess there's also the matter of, like, beyond the Mario series, like, what
That's
other
too dark.
costumes could they get away with?
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, seeing a freaking Champion's Tunic Link costume would be kind of uncanny in that predicament.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I suppose.
Another thing is puppy.
Sorry.
It's okay. I guess. So another thing, I guess I would say is.
Oh
gosh,
god,
probably gonna-
actually, now that I think about it, imagine costumes for the Inklings.
I mean, they do. I know a lot of Etsy. Oh, jeez, those bugs are going nuts. I know Etsy.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people make like the Splatoon hats.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
He sucked our blood. Also, how are we
Yes.
gonna get this key up there?
The contraptions to the left.
Wait, what are?
Like these, yeah, like
Oh.
these things. Like, at first, I didn't realize these are actually another one of those, well, level manipulation sort of gimmicks.
Oh, I thought they were just decoration.
Or, you know, just
Oh.
a blockade.
Can we kill
We
things
should-
with the key?
We can, but let me try a more safer approach.
Well, he just glitched through it.
Well,
And I forget, there's no way to like force the timer to end early.
no. Well,
Well,
safer now than it was back then, and
oh jeez.
don't you freaking dare, Bat. But, oh god,
Oh,
actually,
nice.
if you want a more grotesque way of Mario and Bats meeting together, play Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like Mario's choking whenever those things bite him.
Oh Jesus. The other thing I was gonna say was, do you think for Princess Peach, do you think they would, excuse me, do you think they would go the Disney route of, they would just have a woman wearing like a wig with the dress, or would they go full on like gotta have her wear a hat and wear a mask and everything like Mrs.
I
Incredible?
think they could probably get away with making Peach another well, costume character, kind of like Mario and Luigi
Actually,
and such.
you know what? Just since we're just talking about this, I think James might have seen it. I don't know if Logan has. All this talk is just reminding me of the Mario Ice Capades thing, where it's like they had Mario, Luigi, and Peach in like those, you know, Disney suits, where it's just like a giant face mask and everything. But Bowser is just like a guy with green makeup.
That looked
Just
weird. I remember that looked really weird, and then there was freaking. We can never take out Junior, right?
No, Junior is only going to appear in certain levels, and he's perfectly safe from Mario's reaches.
Whoop.
Alrighty.
Well, I imagine it's an instance where it's like we're probably like they probably don't, you know, being up DK is one thing, but us being up a poor innocent baby monkey is probably gonna have people down his throats.
I mean, we did that.
Oh yeah, no. Rest assured, there is never going to be a point in this game where Mario will outright beat the living shit out of the poor kid.
I mean, we did that as the villain in 2.
You mean Donkey Kong Jr.?
Yeah, Junior. If you lost, technically Mario had beaten a child in that one. If you were bad at the game.
Well, to be fair, it's not like Mario got up close and whipped the poor kid if you did.
True.
Non-screen
It
anyway.
was mostly just the stuff that he sent at you that more or less got him.
We're gonna max out lives.
Oh
Of
yeah,
course.
absolutely. Like again,
Yeah,
if you do go out of your way to get most, if not every single item from Pauline's person throughout every level, you're gonna max out on lives before you know it.
Oh, mushrooms! Don't mind if I do.
Don't eat these mushrooms though, because as you saw in that demonstration, they will shrink Mario, and that might just seem like an inconvenience. It's actually more than that because you can't grab onto anything.
Oh.
Not even
Well, here
ropes.
we are.
Well, it looks like you can
Well,
still squeeze through
oh,
those
there we go.
little those little inklings there.
Oh yeah, like the little like gaps. Oh geez.
Yeah, that's
the
why I meant to
clock
say
do its
gaps. I don't know
thing.
why I said inklings.
Got it.
No,
no, it's okay.
honestly, considering the fact that you're only shrunk for a limited time, I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Okay, fair.
Because
Oh,
as I said,
Come on, I
if-
gotcha.
come on, I can reach. Oh,
I got this for you.
mushroom.
But and I get what
Okay,
you're saying,
never
James.
mind.
That's right. I remember what you were saying, James. How like it is possible that if at any point in time you clip into the background, you die.
Oh,
you
I
could
love
do
that, just-
Oh, Yeah, we could have done. We could do that since the beginning, dude.
well, I think it's an instance where it wasn't really required up until now.
right.
True.
Again,
Oh, there
like
we go.
these demonstrations are purely there for the sake of showing the player that yes, Mario's repertoire of abilities is far surpassed whatever he could do in the original arcade games.
Move over, Odyssey. This needs the guidebook.
No, I'd still say Odyssey kind of beats this game by a mile in some cases. I mean, have you not seen that cap bounce?
Ha, true.
I was about to say, to be fair, a lot of that has to do with the fact that that's a 3D platformer.
There you go, monkey. Oh, I see what you can do. I see what you're.
Oh.
But I see what you're doing. You can do that to stall them. That way you can catch over. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
In theory, that was going to work out.
I mean,
But yeah.
still, it's something that can work. It's just that you gotta be wary of how far that goes. Oh, there.
But yeah, so-
come on, really? I was
yeah,
so
I-
close, yet so far from
That's
the monkey's tail.
Yeah, I could see.
Oh,
It's going to happen again, James.
okay.
Oh, there
we go.
Stay right
you.
there.
You two
So,
need
yeah.
to get. You two need to get together or something.
I
I'm
guess
just
so.
saying, just a nice night out of the theaters. You two have so much in common.
But yeah, so Mario. Yeah, as Hype said,
There
Mario's.
was the third wheel.
But yeah, as Hype said, Mario's a given. Considering like they have those letters to Mario, and they can just have a guy wearing that suit in the park.
Oh yeah.
What else? They have a Crush 'em. Damn it, didn't work.
They won't make you do that. You'd screw yourself out of being the level if you did that.
True and no.
Okay,
There.
I just forced my way over there.
It worked. Oh, I see why. We need to use this other switch.
Yep,
There you go.
but there's more to it than just that. Because I was an idiot and forgot that, yeah, that gap's kind of long.
Oh, you have to drop them down.
Like so.
Hiya! He's okay. Don't worry, everybody. He's okay. It's a
Yeah,
stunt
he
double.
only just dropped on his head.
It's a stunt double. He'll be okay. But yeah, Bowser, I would like to see them do. Yeah, I agree. I would like to see a Bowser suit, like an actual
Oh
like.
god.
It would be massive and/or incredibly uncomfortable and hot to wear.
I was about to say, do you remember those old GameCube commercials back when they actually had Bowser as the focus?
Yeah,
And how
Didn't work.
how much shit the poor guy got?
it didn't work.
Yeah. Not whether he's playing baseball or, joining in on a slumber party.
Actually, yeah, I never actually put that. I never actually thought about that. You're right. They had a Princess Peach costume in those ones as well. So I guess they would
Yeah,
just
they
do
did.
that. Definitely Yoshi. Green Yoshi, gotta go classic. Donkey Kong, yeah, and like we said, I can see Donkey Kong because of
The minecart.
yeah, because that entire expansion. That's the thing. Like that's what really impressed me is that it's. I don't know if they're ever planning on making another ride, but they made an entire land just for a single ride.
I mean, to be
Effectively.
fair, there's plenty you could do with DK's Jungle.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see call something called the Banana Split, or I don't know, make some banana themed bumper car.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Also, yes, these frogs are primarily there as platforms.
Okay, sorry, and I meant like.
Surprisingly, they can jump so high with the combined weight of Mario and the key.
Well, yeah, the frogs have always been the best. But and I wasn't saying. Sorry, I meant like banana themed, like teacup spinning ride or whatever, which are on banana peels. What the? What is that? What's happening to that key?
Come on!
That key is disappeared.
Oh, and now it's gonna
That's-
appear back down the bottom.
That's been a thing?
Yes. It's been a thing this whole time.
I don't think I've
Well-
seen that happen, or if so, I was not paying attention. But
It's been
damn.
close, but I mean, I think that's one of the few times, if not the only time so far, that it disappeared on me. Because, well, yeah, they want you to be a little considerate with what you do with the key.
That
Yeah.
that sucks.
Kind of does, although I'll give credit where credit is due with Mario vs. Donkey Kong, because I think they actually extended the timer
They
for
did.
how long you can keep the key out and about. That and they
Okay.
actually make the timer visible.
That's true.
Ooh.
That's helpful.
It
It looks like it's shorter.
Pardon?
It looks like it's getting wow, sniped. But say it looks like the key. It looks like it takes the more and more that you keep it out and about, the less and less time it gives you to get back to the key every time you throw it up a platform.
I
Or it
think-
could just be me losing my mind.
I never noticed it like that, but I mean, even so, you just got to be careful with how long you leave the key just sitting there.
Right.
But that said, I actually have debated if maybe I should do Mario vs. Donkey Kong as well, because I have some good decent nostalgia for that game. It's just
Well, I thought we already did a look out of it.
well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but that doesn't mean we
What?
can't do a commentary of it later. I mean, heck, look what we
That's
did with
fair.
Hollow Knight.
True.
Wait,
Oh,
did we do
Punch
a
Out.
look out of Hollow Knight first?
yes, we
Yeah,
did.
we did.
Oh.
Uh-oh, this
Why
is
do I not
awkward.
remember that?
Because it was very short and very quick, and it did not take 7 months. No,
That's
it didn't take. It didn't take 7 months. It took a little bit less than that. We had fun
It
with that though.
felt
Now.
like
Anyway,
7 years though.
you're fine. And oh, look at all that bonus stuff. But we have 96 lives anyway. Let's just go.
Whoop.
Yeah, at this point, it's like, I don't know how the heck you're supposed to get down there. I'm not going to waste that kind of time, because I got to save me my friend.
Yeah. So if they had a Donkey Kong suit, maybe a Diddy Kong suit. I don't know.
Diddy,
Like,
I
they-
think, would be likely.
I'd say
It-
DK and Diddy are would be the most likely.
maybe have Cranky Kong at his house.
Actually, you know what?
Have
Instead,
a cranky animatronic.
I was
he
about to
just-
say,
and-
have a cranky animatronic that's kind of like, you know, those certain attractions they have at Disney World where they're like actually interactable and whatnot.
Oh no,
Do that
no,
with
no,
Cranky.
and another one, another like classic one that comes to mind would be in Disneyland. There is a Monsters Inc. ride at California Adventure, and at the very end, an actor playing Roz pilots a Roz animatronic who talks to the people in the cards.
And
So I
with
could see
we
that.
conquered DK in his own home, and
It's like,
he's officially
"Alright."
he's officially left the building.
So I could see them doing that at the end of the minecart thing, have it be Cranky, and he's just like, "Dang tourists!"
Yeah, it's like, where's that, your sister? What, you
I'll
couldn't get
chase
dates?
you to the ends of the earth.
Cranky would say, Cranky's just such a dick.
A savage, yeah.
I mean, granted, he has mellowed out in recent years, though he sort of had a kickstart again back when Returns was the thing.
I'd more so argue Tropical Freeze since, you know, he was
Tropical
playable in
Freeze,
the
he
game.
didn't say a damn thing.
No, I just mean in terms of didn't he have like his own like Twitter takeover
Whoa.
to promote the game?
Oh yeah, that. I almost forgot that was a thing.
Well, I think that was a reference back to. Wow, this is getting hot. No, not in that
I'll
way. But I was, I was to say, I think that's a reference back to how in the original Donkey Kong Country he had like those little like bits of like dialogue in the manual, like talking about, commentating about everything in the manual.
Right.
Yeah, I don't look back on that and not cringe at all. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, so yeah, we're done with the jungle. Next part, we're pretty much going to probably one of my least favorite parts of the entire game. Go figure, because it's the desert.
Thank you, Desert Levels. Bye.
Aye.